Welcome back from the break. We're here at the Sheraton Kampala Hotel, and we are talking about the things that women do that turn men off. Now, just before we got into the break, Ransom, you had given, you talked about the thing of nagging. I believe that's something that generally affects all men across the board, because there are a lot of guys who keep asking, what is it about women talking at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Is that nagging?
Oh yes, yes.
That's also nagging?
That is.
No, they just have a weird way of bringing up conversation at 3. Yeah?
When you're sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, in the middle of the night. For some reason, women do that.
When you've got your defenses down.
Exactly.
We're sleeping and
You're sleeping and
excuse me, what?
Do you know? Did you remember to go see the doctor? You never see anything. You never remember anything. What is wrong with you? And just the nagging begins till like sunrise at 6:30.
No, that's a human alarm clock. Do you see? It's because you haven't gone to the doctor. If you'd gone to the doctor, she wouldn't be nagging.
Where is the line where you say it's me who didn't listen?
What do you
What are you guys talking about?
how many times do you get told the same thing over and over again? Anyway, for me, it's about being in a marriage where you can't get out, where you can't say, you know what, in fact, just go, you're bothering me now.
You guys, on a serious note, what are you guys talking about? Peter, what are you guys talking about? They're talking about nagging, but we are digressing. Let's get back.
No, the thing is, basically, Ransom understands nagging, which is very, very interesting.
You just you have to be careful. There's a fine line, and you have to be, you know, if you then feel that someone is nagging, this is another turn off. If you feel that someone is nagging you, and you actually tell them, you know what, I've heard it, I understand, and they continue,
That's nagging.
then it's that, for me, that's another turn off. Somebody who doesn't listen to what you have to say, somebody who doesn't listen to the things that affect you in a negative way. It's a turn off.
You mean like a conversation with Peter where you tell him and then he just keeps blindsiding everyone every time?
No,
Not everyone.
Ransom, he does not do that.
No, Ransom, we have an understanding. So we blindside everybody else. But for me, on your side, Joseph, because you've been also very careful. What generally, because you see, there's certain things which are individual to people.
Yes.
Right? But on the broader aspect, there's certain things across the board. Ray, you mentioned hygiene. I don't know of anybody who likes a dirty woman. Okay, there is a guy.
A dirty human being.
I mean, when you're playing rugby, you're not going to be, go put on cologne and anything. But in this
But doesn't
case,
mean that in the squad the other guys like the way you smell.
That's true.
But because there is actually a guy I know who has a very interesting combination of women. He's got 4 women, and this is a young guy.
Is your friend?
He actually is a friend of mine. He is 35 years old. One of his
on
TV? Yes,
it's the truth.
On TV. Peter has no friends. Every week he kills one of them.
They keep coming up. But don't worry, I breed a lot of them. Like you're on the list. Now this guy has one woman who he says is extremely beautiful. All right, she's the kind of woman for him. She's the kind of woman he takes out to his friends to see, and everybody looks at her and says, "Whoa, this is the guy." Then he's got this other chick who is a homemaker, even has 2 kids with her. He says she is super clean, and he loves the way she keeps her house
Organized and
she's very organized. He can't stand cockroaches. There's not a single cockroach in her house. The kids are always smart, and she's a homemaker. Then he's got the other woman who he says is for political reasons. Her father is very wealthy and very influential. She opens doors for him. If he needs to see anybody, all he does is call her, say, talk to your dad. Her dad calls him up, and then
Peter, this is your friend or this is
friend? I can introduce him to you.
Okay, listen. Okay, does he have a fifth who cleans his house?
Okay,
what I'm saying is, everyone who does something for him becomes.
No, he's Dr. Frankenstein. He's trying to make one complete woman out of it.
So you see, now
the 4th woman?
Now, what he says is the reason why he likes her is she doesn't complicate issues for him. When he gets to a place, she knows what he wants. She's not going to ask him any questions. Bang, straight to the bedroom. So every woman has that. So now, by and large, you see, what this guy has successfully done is to deal with his turnoffs. Okay. Instead of chasing a woman away, say, you know what? Because the truth be told, every woman who has issues has a good side to her. I think we need to let the ladies out there know what are the things generally that, guys, you mentioned nagging, you mentioned hygiene.
I want to talk about something that, you know, I suspect that most guys will avoid. You know, it's you go, you meet this girl, you know, she's, as Troy was saying, she's nice, she's got the hair, she's got the look, she's got intelligence, you talk to her, you know, and she's beautiful. And so that's something that we're talking about before we came on set, and we're saying there's actually a study that's been done that, you know, more beautiful women tend to, you know, put less effort when it comes to, you know, matters of the bedroom. And I think that this is actually a reality.
It is a
reality.
Bring it on.
And we're caught in a situation where you get these girls, you met them, and then it gets down to business and there's just no effort.
It's because they think they've already done everything. It's like, I'm here, I'm good enough. Just enjoy.
Just because I got here, you know, take the Central Business District and, you know, whatever. And I think that that's a bad
words.
But then, you know, there's a flip side to that as well, which is another turn on. The ones that fake it, and you're thinking, you know, I'm good, but I'm not that good. You're getting all crazy and saying, oh, baby, and like you're thinking, come on, you know, they're really like, you know, faking cheerleaders, you know, exactly, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm just looking at you now. You don't have to
give me the credit. Give me the credit I deserve. Don't try and exaggerate it, and, you know, just, you know, be honest in your responses. Well, you know, riling and moving around like as if.
But you know, there are actually some people, some girls who are taught by singers to do that. To sing all the songs.
No,
but you can say we're saying here that it can be a turn-off.
That's why in which it is done is good. This, because the idea is to encourage.
No, the spirit is not good.
No,
manipulation.
Originally, they were not supposed to fake it. They were supposed to encourage you to, you know, bolster the man's ego. But then now it's just been made a fuss.
No, but what happens is they really, I think if they're doing that, they're not enjoying it that much. They want you to get it over and done with as quickly as possible.
And
thank you very much. So it's like, yeah. Come on.
No,
come on,
I
come
think
on.
I think the reason behind it is because they want you to think, oh my God, you know, let me, you know, they're trying to keep you. They're trying to make you think that, you know, you think you're so great. They're trying to feed your ego so that you come back again, you know. So that's why I think it comes from.
When you're married,
they're probably doing it for themselves.
Yeah,
but for me, I have another
reason when you're married, they want you to
get
get off so they can go and do the washing or whatever.
But you can find that you're also doing a poor job, and you know they're like,
you need to
all
be
right,
encouraged. No, but you'd rather she tells you.
I mean, oh, come on, really?
Really? What kind
of Peter?
Yes.
You're not. That's you're not. You're not pressing the pedal enough.
Credit where credit's due. If
you know what,
you know,
if you're in a decent, honest relationship, yeah, your woman should be able to say,
but dude,
what happened today?
For me, that's an area where it doesn't have to be a decent relationship. You have, I mean, no pretense in that area. You
guys are just being cosmetic, and you know, and
speak for yourself.
Seriously. Imagine someone comes and tells you, you know, there's what they call killing your ego. Okay, someone comes and tells you that, you know, you're not doing a good job. You know. Peter was better, you know, and then by the time someone is, remember, you want someone who is, you know, it's a brand new package, you know, and you're trying to explore and things like that, and you're trying to also, in your head, you're comparing her to some crazy lady you've seen maybe on TV or something.
What goes through your mind when you're doing these things?
I mean, no. I mean, you guys want a finished package that you've not put effort into.
No,
I don't know where this is.
Let me tell you.
I think we're digressing
I'm
again.
Married. Yeah. I have got my wife there.
Yes.
If I put in a command performance, I'm perfectly comfortable with her saying, okay, that was a bit, you know. And also,
let's do a communication.
Don't. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. If it's
have you ever told her that she's not performing well?
You should be able to.
Of course, if you can't do that, you've got a problem.
But a man knows that.
Who will tell her? If he husband can't tell her.
Are you guys saying this for TV?
The next door neighbor will tell her.
Okay. What I think is that everyone should speak for themselves. Okay.
Exactly.
I think the danger is we have these groups where we stay. And because that's what we believe in our group, then we think that's what everyone believes. Yeah. Now, for me, if you actually go ahead, you know, it's another thing if you do not say anything. But if you lead me into thinking something that is totally wrong, whether you're trying to encourage me or whatever, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But then I'll go to my turn-off. For me, a major turn-off, and this has been a problem, because I'll move away from here. I'm sorry, because a major turn-off for me has been girls who want to be treated as women, or who want to see you as proper husband material, without them trying to be
The same.
wife material.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's true.
And I'm saying this because I'm a certain age and everything, and you have people who can't claim they have been disappointed and everything. I've said something here before in this room that was very controversial. We talked about a girl who comes to your house and sleeps until 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Just
and
kick them out.
yeah, because if you're thinking of me as husband material, maybe there's
But what if you made her drunk?
If you're gonna stay to 2 or 3, when I come back to bed, I haven't the place cleaned up.
no, that's not even what I'm saying. I actually like to cook. I want to cook you a meal, but I prefer to cook for people who are awake. Okay? This is not like a hotel. This is not like a hotel room now where you wake up at 3. I mean, what are you going to do? Ask for room service or what? Who cooked the food? You are asleep.
You're showing her that you're a mullah, you have a chef in the house, you know, before you convince her.
Like I said, you can sleep. Me, I mean, when you walked in, it didn't look like a hotel. It did not look like a mansion with yeah.
Listen, what?
At 3
So,
a.m.?
so for me, that's a major
Sure.
turn-off. You want to see me as a man who can take care of your children, who can take care of you in the future. Behave like you can take care of me.
It works
Yeah.
both
I mean,
ways.
Going forward.
It's
It's
things
that
like that,
simple,
and then
yeah.
you end up, because if you don't, it's that gap between reality and expectation. And you know, it's like a girl sees Moses, thinks, "Oh my God, you know, he's so tall," and then next door you're hearing at the bar. Next day you're like, she's with that guy, she's like, "Oh my God, can you imagine that guy, all 6 foot of him?" Just
As a pimple.
Really? No, we're talking about reality and expectation. And you've seen this with padded bras, push-up bras, hips, extra bars.
False advertising, man.
Yeah, it's just so you see it and you think, I'm getting this, and then you go back and oh my God, you just like got caster.
But I really believe that one of the things that really bore me about some ladies is, like you've put it right, you know, they have become so cosmetic. You know, they are now hips that are sold, they are boobs that are sold. You know, you order for a juice and you get
Water.
you get something different.
Colored water.
And
Super deep.
yeah, and one of the other things that really bore me about them is that, like today, you know, you look at all the girls around, and honestly speaking, you know, we all like these crazy, you know, optical nutrition is very good. You see these girls, they're all wearing skimpy things, and you know, when you look at her and the disco lights are hitting on her, you're like, yes. And you don't want that woman to be your wife.
Definitely.
Can we then blame men for this? Because as you mentioned, for all this cosmeticness, because some of these turn-offs, it's just like even when it comes to the sex, being a woman praising a man, it's because the guy expects it, you know. The truth be told, every man wants to feel like he's great in bed.
I believe it though.
You can't go on blaming other people for certain things. For example, I know women want money, okay?
Yeah.
So I go and steal, so I blame it on the woman because I was trying to get money to impress them.
No.
When you do your makeup, it's you who has done it.
Yeah.
That's your problem. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Yes,
That's your problem. It's your problem. It's you who's not confident that I'll still like you without natural hair.
Yeah,
But
but
it can't be my problem.
But I remember those girls who do like this after the weaver stayed for 6 years.
No, but you know, guys, I think guys, like Peter is saying, you know, you want a lady who is like number one that you described, presentable. You want one who is going to clean the house very well. You want one who is connected. You want one who is, and then you're saying you want a lady who will get into your house and clean it, wakes up, prepares stuff, and then you know, you're saying that's your problem. I mean, meaning that if she doesn't clean it, if she decides to let me chill, and I don't do anything, you're like, you should have done this. She better have other talents.
It's to make sure. I think what I'm talking about here, one problem is she's not focused. She wants a man who wants natural hair, so one day she'll have natural hair. She wants a man who wants plastic hair.
It's presentability.
Who says
guys,
you're more presentable?
no, in all honesty, the psychology
Here at the Sheraton
is about
Kampala.
seriously.
And we have to go into a break.
Please.
We'll be right back. Don't forget, this is the show. We want to hear from you. Go to our Facebook page, like it. It's NTV Men. Then give us your comments. You can also get us on Twitter. That is NTV_men. Or send us an email at men@ntvuganda.co.ug. We'll be right back after the break.